What do you want? Who are you trying to become? What's the dream that you have? That you feel like you don't have it and you should have it? Why should you have it more than the next man? Why should you have it? You know, I'm 27. I tried business after business. I've tried so many things. I tried Airbnb, eBay, drop shipping. I flipped iPhones. I flipped couches. I flipped storages. I had an e-commerce brand. Now I have a social media marketing agency. You know, I've tried so many different things. And I used to look at life like, damn, bro, I'm so deserving. Why don't I have it? Why don't I have $10,000 a month? Why don't I have the lifestyle I want when I have friends who has these things? Why? When I really looked at myself, yeah, I was trying, but so was the next man. Yeah, sure, I was trying, but so was the next man. You see, you gotta understand that, like, I was so entitled. I had this level of entitlement, like, yo, the universe owes it to me to manifest what it is that I am asking for. The universe owes it to me. The universe don't owe me shit. Because here I thought I was working hard. And don't get me wrong, yeah, I was 19, 20, 21 or whatever, you know what I mean? Really pouring my heart, and I'm focusing on just bettering myself and trying to make this happen. Stop. And the universe don't owe me shit. I didn't even know how to work. It's funny because it's like you think you're doing something, and it's like in reality, a lot of times you don't even really know how to work. So I'm making this video to tell you guys, like, hey, like, there's an identity crisis. There's this expectancy crisis. You guys expect way too much. And you need to lose the entitlement. You need to lose this level of desire that you have, because when I look back at life, the moment was perfect. Everything was perfect. You see, everything happens for a reason. Your life, your struggle, wherever you are, you're meant to go through this process. If you don't have no money, you're not meant to have any money. If you have money, you're meant to have money. If you're whatever it is that you are going through, it could be a loss of a family member, a friend, it doesn't matter. Life is perfect. The moment is perfect. And if you don't have something, it's because the universe is holding it back from you. It's not meant to be in your path right now. There's other things for you to focus on. There's more internal personal development work you had to work on. And so when I reflect on my past, I'm so grateful and I'm so humbled at the fact that, guys, I asked for so many things. And the universe never gave it to me. It gave me little bits and pieces to keep me going, to keep me in faith and in flow, and to appreciate the journey and to be proud of myself. And for me to really learn that whatever it is I set my mind to, I can create and manifest into reality. But it never gave me what I truly asked for, because in reality, I wasn't ready for it. The real work I needed, the main thing I really needed, that I desperately needed, was more personal development. Was to be sat by myself, was to learn how to love myself, was to learn how to pour into my own cup. It wasn't money. Thank the universe that it didn't give me money. I was broken. I was a broken individual. So you might be praying for something. Guys, I really want you guys to really understand, whatever it is that you guys pray for, the universe is going to give you the opposite of that. If you ask for strength, the universe is going to give you adversity. If you ask for blessings, the universe is going to it's going to put you in a position where you're going to have a hard choice to make, to give something up. Maybe give all of your finances up. Maybe help someone else. The universe is always going to give you the opposite of what it is that you ask for, because it's in the opposite. It's in the polarizing energy that you learn the lesson. The more lessons you learn, the more internal work that you do, the more enlightened that you become, the more you trust, and the more you seek a higher power. Most of you guys are so disconnected from a higher power. You don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about. You don't see no synchronicities. You don't see no signs. You don't have no lucid dreams. Your intuition is so untapped. But you are exactly who I'm speaking to. You are exactly who needs this message. You see, I didn't have money, but I always had faith. I didn't have money, but my intuition was always speaking very loud to me. I didn't have money, but I had will. I was willing to will anything into existence. I was willing to do anything, read a book, go out and sell something, do something. And years later, I'm so grateful for that struggle, because it's in that struggle that I got to where I am. I became an individual that's so grateful, that's so humbled, that's so appreciative, that's willing to do for everyone else. I don't give a shit about what I have or what I don't have. I care if I have, if I care if I don't have it in the case of a situation comes. But I don't care for, I don't give a shit. And that's the mentality that you have to have out here. That's what it takes. So a lot of you guys are going through a process, but in reality, it's like the universe is just putting dirt on you so you can grow. You need to thank the universe in all of the bad times and all of the good times and all those times where it don't make no fucking sense, because it's not meant to make sense. If it made sense, you wouldn't even walk the path. You have to appreciate the journey. You have to learn how to appreciate the moment that you're in. You see, I'm in this moment of time. And before I got to this moment, before I got blessed with this apartment, I remember I was faced with these two options, right? I had a choice for me to stay in my previous apartment, or I had a choice to take the money that the landlords were offering to give me so I can move, so I can start over, so I can get out of that situation and go all in on being an entrepreneur and growing a business, because I always dreamt of working for myself. And it was so hard of a decision to make, because the first apartment was gifted to me. Everything I ever had was gifted to me. I never bought anything it was always a gift. It was always something I prayed for, I manifested. I went through extreme adversity, and then the universe just opened some kind of door for me. It's called the law of compensation. And so when that opportunity came, it's like, you're never really going to feel ready for what it is that you're trying to manifest. It doesn't matter what it is. Most people want to quit their job and they want to work for themselves. But the opportunity comes when it's time for you to quit your job. You're going to be like, I don't know. I'm not ready. And that's how it always is. And I just remember feeling so low, because it was the first time in my life where I didn't want the moment to change. I felt so grateful, because now I'm like, now the moment has to change. My circumstance has to change. I'm not going to ever have this apartment anymore. This is going to be gone forever. And at that moment was when I realized that that's the value in every single second of time. This moment is not going to be like the next moment. Your situation that you're in is not going to be forever. It's a law of the universe. Your situation will change. There's a rhythm to the universe. And it was in this moment where I felt so rich. I remember I was on the phone with my friend asking for advice and clarity. And as I was going through this walk at night, I can feel myself go from anger, shame, guilt. I felt ashamed, because I'm like, damn, man, I don't know what to do. I feel like I deserve to be at a better place. And as I just kept walking, I started getting into flow state. And out of nowhere, I just got into this joy and this peace and this overwhelming gratitude that led to me being so sad, but yet thankful, because I'm like, this moment will never be again. I will never have this moment again. And that's what I'm trying to help you guys get. This is what I mean by going from homeless to abundant, guys. I feel so rich every single time that I step in the flow state, that I work out, that I show up for myself. I feel so rich, because I know the moment is just so perfect. The moment is so perfect. When you go through hardship, when you do the daily habits and the practice, and when you journal, and when you go through life, and when you're willing to do anything for what it is that you want, the universe will humble you. That internal peace is going to manifest. You're going to create so much internal peace because you're going to receive downloads from the Most High. That's going to shake you to your core. I got to this moment where it was like, I don't even want the moment to change. And that's the most powerful moment you can ever experience, because it's when you don't want anything, it's when you don't need for anything, is when everything is attracted to you. I literally went from having $5,000 in my bank account to having $35,000 and a brand new apartment. I could go to any apartment and pick whatever, and I've never experienced this in my life. But this is how it all works. This is the information that I'm trying to share with you guys. That your power is in your energy. And that every single thing you do, every failure, every mistake, every tear, every painful fucking moment, the universe is counting. It's counting all of the effort you do. So you got to continue to put the work in, and the universe will compensate you for your effort. The money, the abundance that you seek does not have to come through the job that you think it has to come through. That's logical thinking. And what I'm trying to share with you guys is spiritual quantum thinking and consciousness. This is how you elevate your life. This is the next step of your elevation. This is the next step of your transformation. I've done it for myself. I've done it for countless people. I met someone and she was making $100 a month. And I told her exactly what to do, and she ended up making $20,000 that next month. This is quantum. I know what I'm talking about, guys. And I don't ever promote anything. But if you want to transform your life, if you want a guide, if you want a coach, DM me on Instagram. Tell me, hey, I need some help. I've been there, bro. Stop watching people on YouTube and not trying to reach out to them. I'm a regular person. These people are regular people, and we're here giving game and sharing our life so we can help you and motivate you. It's not just to be here on this screen. We're building a relationship with you. I want to get to know you. If there's anything I'm saying that's moving you and inspiring you, send me a text. DM me. Let me know. You don't have to go through this alone. You're never alone. And I always thought I was fucking alone, bro. I always had this stupid ass victim mentality. And that's what pushed everything away from me for so long. But it was until I changed. It was when my life started to change. I love you guys. Thank you for showing up for yourself and watching someone who's just trying to pour some wisdom and some life into you. Because if I can do it, you can do it too.